Happening later this month, more than 50,000 community college students will be heading back to class right here in San Diego.
And this fall, there are tons of new classes, majors, and opportunities for students. Joining us now to talk more about this, we have Gregory Smith, the Chancellor of the San Diego Community College District. I want to thank you for being here, first of all. And I know that it's almost back to school, so thank you. So let's talk about this new partnership that you guys have with SDCCD.
Yes, this is very exciting. So in the fall of 2026, we'll start a guaranteed transfer program. Any student who completes all of the transfer requirements, with a few impacted programs accepted, will have guaranteed admission at San Diego State. It's our joint commitment to make sure that every resident of San Diego has the opportunity to complete a baccalaureate degree, go on to a master's, a PhD, whatever their ambitions take them. And so grateful for San Diego State and their partnership.
And you know, enrollment, from what I understand, is up about 10%. Why do you think that is? Why do you think so many young people are heading back to college?
Well, we're seeing it across the age spectrum. We had a number of adults who put their education on hold because of COVID, who are finally coming back, or who decided, my job was impacted by COVID in a way that didn't allow me to provide for my family. I want to come back and move into a field where I have greater security. So we're seeing younger students who are transferring straight out of high school, but we're seeing a lot of students in their late 20s, early 30s, even into their early 40s, who are looking to transition into a higher paying, more stable career.
Look at that. What is the Rising Scholars Program?
So Rising Scholars is a program to help people that have been impacted by the criminal justice system in some way be able to access higher education. We know that if we can get people trained into a good paying job, get them the financial stability to be able to provide for themselves and their family, the likelihood of recidivism drops nearly to zero. So it's a really exciting program to provide a full range of services to those students, to be able to be fully responsive to their needs so that they can be successful as they come into higher education and go out into the workforce.
And I got to figure, especially here in San Diego County, at least some of your students are homeless, right? How are you helping them?
Yeah, it's a growing number. In fact, almost 25% of our students are homeless. And we have 4 colleges: City College, Mesa College, Miramar College, the College of Continuing Education. We're serving about 90,000 students a year. So that's over 21,000 that aren't housed right now, sleeping on the couch, at someone's house, in their car. And so we'll be opening our first affordable housing development at City College in fall 2028. It's a bit too early to say what the exact figures will be, but we're targeting under $1,000 a month per bed. We're doing partnerships with organizations like the Lucky Duck Foundation to be able to provide emergency housing services, rental assistance, everything we can to be able to provide our students with that stability. It's hard enough to go to school and succeed when all of your basic needs are being met. You add something like, where am I sleeping tonight, to that equation, it can become impossible.
What about the students on the other side of the border? What kind of opportunities do you have for them? Yeah,
so AB 91, Assemblymember Alvarez championed this a couple of years ago, allows us to serve up to 150 full-time equivalent students each year who are coming over from Mexico within 45 miles of the border, who are living in poverty, who need higher education as a way to move into the middle class, and they can pay in-state tuition, resident tuition rates, which is only $46 a unit, instead of the non-resident tuition rate, which jumps up to over $300. So it's a tremendous opportunity for our community in Tijuana to come over and benefit from our education system and to be able to thrive for our region. Because while we have a border, we know that the entire health of our region affects all of us.
And you mentioned that you have about, what, 90,000 students? Now, about half of those aren't having to pay tuition at all. Can you talk a little bit about that program? How are they getting this amazing opportunity?
Yeah, so the California College Promise Grant provides a waiver for the tuition or the enrollment fee for about half of our students. We've expanded that with the San Diego Promise. So the California State program primarily serves full-time students. We serve a lot of working adults, as I was talking about, people that have childcare needs who can't do full-time. And so the San Diego Promise allows us to extend that to hundreds of additional students each year that are going to school part-time. They don't have to pay tuition. They get help with books and materials, really doing our part to meet every financial barrier. We don't want anybody to say, I can't afford it when it comes to going to community college. Everybody in our region can thrive at our colleges, and we're here to help them do that.
They're here. That's a wonderful opportunity for them, and so glad that you guys are offering it.
Yeah.
Chancellor Gregory Smith, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you and everything that you're doing for all the young people here in San Diego County.
Thank you. We'd love to serve.
All right. Well, Thanks again for being here. We have more information on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Just click on the Scene on